son!
Do you get my costume? I'm the standard Overwatch DPS character who overextends ults and then dies, so... No? You don't get it? Well, maybe it's you. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, everybody? It's Gaming Diva here, and welcome back to another monthly vlog, because my life is not interesting enough to do a weekly or even a daily vlog. Alright, well obviously my cosplay is of Soldier 76, or at least a female version of him. I intend on doing like a full-on cosplay sometime early next year when one of the cons comes around my town. But I have the mask, which I mean, that looks dope. And I have the gun, which I mean it's huge. I mean, just look at it. It's insane. And it looks really good. It's really well made, so props to the people who made it, because everything that I've gotten looks so good, including the jacket too. I mean, it's pretty close to an actual replica of his coat. And I thought about doing the whole vlog with the mask on and stuff, but then I realized that you guys wouldn't be able to hear me, so that wouldn't be a very effective way of talking to you guys. Everything would be like super muffled, but I mean, it just looks so cool. I'm so excited to put it all together. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is Before the Storm episode 2, which we just finished playing through the other day. So if you haven't seen the end of it, make sure you go watch it, because there are going to be some spoilers in here. But overall, episode 2 was great. Like, I flew through it. It felt like I flew through it really slowly, though, because I did shorter episodes. By the way, did you guys like the fact that the episodes were shorter? I made them like 20 to 30 minutes instead of 40 to 50 minutes, because I wanted to see, you know, if it got more engagement, like if you guys liked watching them shorter, because I mean, even I have a hard time sitting down watching a 40 to 50 minute YouTube video, so I wanted to see how you guys thought about that, so let me know what you guys think of it. So in episode 2, we had Chloe get expelled from school for Rachel's sake, so that way she didn't get expelled. We had Chloe and Rachel getting a lot closer together, and I mean, like, I'm getting so excited about them being together, but I know it's not gonna happen. But I'm still, like, in my heart, still believing that somehow everything's gonna be okay, which I know it's not, but I want them to be together so bad. They're so good for each other. And then we had the whole thing with Damon and Drew, where he got, like, beat up and his knee got broken, and that was, like, really brutal to watch, because we took the money, and we know that he had to give the money to Damon, but we chose to keep it. Although even through the end of episode 2, we still never gave the money to Frank, so I'm thinking Chloe's just gonna try and pocket it and run, which... oh, it's gonna make Frank so mad. No wonder why he hates Chloe so much in the original game. It's just, oh, I had such a tough time not giving the money up. But I mean, I feel like it had to be done. It was like a really bad moral dilemma for me. Alright, and then we had Chloe, who had to sub in for the play, and I mean, like, my anxiety was like, here, if I had to do that, I think I would just pass out on stage. But I mean, she did fairly well. I guess we did fairly well for her. But, oh, it was kind of a mess, but like a beautiful mess. And then we had that improv moment where Rachel and Chloe were on stage and they started talking about basically running away together without straight up saying it. And I thought that was great. I mean, even like the art director or whatever really enjoyed it too, so I thought that was kind of funny. And then we move on to the last part of Before the Storm episode 2, where things were going okay. Like, they were actually about to run away together, go to Rachel's house. They meet up with her parents, with Rachel's parents, and end up having dinner with them. And it wasn't until her dad starts talking about how much he loves family and blah 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 that Rachel just freaks out. And to be honest, I was so happy for her. Like, what did she say? She said, "Oh, fucking blow me." And I was like, yes, she's gonna confront him, because I didn't want to in the first place, because I didn't want to ruin it, but I guess Rachel kind of did. So, but we also found out that the woman in white is actually Rachel's mom. And I don't know how I feel about it, because, I mean, clearly she's tied with, like, a lot of other people in town, like Frank, and probably a lot of other people that she's causing problems for. So I'm wondering who she is in, like, the bigger picture. Because, I mean, she was never even in the original game. So where does she go? Who is she? I need more answers, and I need them now. But the next one won't be out for another couple weeks, but we will play it as soon as it comes out. So in light of it being around Halloween-ish time, the day of Halloween, I continued back on Home Sweet Home. I kind of put it on a break for Life is Strange, but now we're gonna jump back into it. So far, it's really creepy, giving me like a super eerie vibe, and then we had that giant monster attack us, and I was just like, I have no idea what's happening in this game. It's so creepy, and I cannot wait to play some more of it. Ah, right, and then we have the Overwatch Halloween event, which, I mean, we did a couple videos on it, but I mean, it got to the point because we were just trying to get those achievements so badly, and I mean, they're really hard to get. You know, like having the door be undamaged, or like beating it on expert or legendary, and it's just, we tried so hard, and if I would have made another video on it, it probably would have just been a bunch of us raging at the game. And while it would have, now that I think about it, probably would have been entertaining for you guys, I don't know, I just didn't feel okay putting that kind of stuff on my channel just because it was literally just us like, no, we gotta do this, what are we doing? Oh my god, and then like damage to the door and we like insta-quit because we were just trying to grind that achievement, but it didn't happen. We tried so hard and it didn't happen. And I'm sure a lot of you are probably like, oh, it was so easy. I don't know. We just couldn't do it. But there will be more Overwatch videos in the future. It's just gonna take a little bit of time for us to get back into it after all the times that we rage quit, so there will be more, just eventually. Also related to gaming, we did end up solving the murder in Thimbleweed Park. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue on with that game. I like it, it's weird, it's quirky, it's me in a game, but I don't know if I want to keep going with it. There just seems like there's so much more to do, but the main part is kind of figured out. So if it's something that you guys want me to keep going with, let me know down in the comments below, and I certainly will put out more episodes of it. And then if you guys follow me on Twitter, you may have seen me fangirling over Ninja Sex Party and their new CD that came out, which by the way, there it is. Looking good, it's autographed. I was so excited when I figured I could get this one autographed, because I got the first one autographed too as well, so. Oh, it's got so many good songs on it. It's got like Africa by Toto, and You Spin Me Round, and In Your Eyes, and like Heat of the Moment. And the one thing I do want to say is if any of you guys are Ninja Sex Party fans and you guys saw the video for Heat of the Moment, I was at that concert at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. So it's like every time I see that video, I like get really happy and just feel like I'm experiencing that concert all over again. It's just so cool. Oh, also with the CD, we ended up getting this poster, which, I mean, it's kind of epic, of course, just like them. They're like super weird and super quirky, and I adore it so much. So it'll end up being framed and put somewhere in my apartment. I'm just not sure where yet, but oh, I love it. So one of the things that we also did this month was Greg and I and a couple of our friends ended up going to a haunted house. We went to like one of the big ones, or like the scariest ones in our area. And I realized that I might be a little too old to go to haunted houses now. Like, it was just like a bunch of teenagers, and like they're all like, there was a guy who was like, oh, are you guys ready to be scared? Say hell yeah. And then the team's like, hell no. And I was like, that was me when I was like 15, 16. Like, I would have said something like that. But either way, so we're in line at this haunted house, playing all these hip-hop songs. Like, they played Roll Out by Ludacris, which I thought was like really bizarre. And we're in line for like an hour and a half, like going through all these places. And so we're at the front of the line, and Pony by Genuine comes on, and we're like, what is happening? So of course I'm like dancing, and like I see another worker there dancing, and we're like eyeing each other from like, you know, 20, 30 feet away, and he starts dancing towards me, and I'm like, oh shit. And then Greg's standing next to me, and the guy starts grinding on Greg, and I lost it. It was the best thing ever, because Greg was just like, and I'm just dying, and all of our friends were dying. It was so funny. But also, the haunted house itself was actually pretty scary. I mean, I also realized that I can't really handle strobe lights anymore, because I was like trying to just focus on everything, and like, you know, everything moves really like jittery, and it kind of hurt my head, and I was like, God, I'm too old for this. But that's not the point. The thing I do want to say about this, and he will deny it till the day he dies, is that Greg got scared twice. The first time he was like following behind one of the workers in the haunted house, and then she turned around and went, ah, and like scared the crap out of him, and I was like, oh, this is the best day ever, because he never gets scared of anything. Like, you'll watch any horror movie, you know, like no bugs, no snakes, nothing scares him. And so I was just so excited to actually see him scared. And I realized that makes me sound like a bad girlfriend. But that's not the point. He got scared and I was excited about it. That's it.
No, I did.
Yeah, you did. Stop it. Get out of my vlog. All right, you guys. And on that note, that is where I'm going to end this monthly vlog. I mean, it was a good month overall, gaming-wise, life-wise. I mean, everything's going pretty good. So I hope you guys had a safe and happy Halloween and were safe the weekend before, because we all know that's when all the partying happens, but that's not the point. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye!